Hello nippies, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi. I'm Nips, freelance artist, and today we're going to be working on a little drawing for Mermaid, which if you don't know what that is, it's a little event that happens every year in the artist community where we draw one drawing every day for the month of May themed around mermaids, hence the name Mermaid. I didn't really explicitly decide to take part by drawing every single day. I think it was just kind of a very spontaneous type of situation where I was just on stream. I had an idea that I wanted to do that had to do with mermaids, and I thought it would be fun to kind of join in because I think that even if I didn't take part from the beginning, or if I don't draw a drawing every day for the month of May, I think it's still fun to take part regardless. I don't think it's that strict that just because I didn't start at the beginning, then all of a sudden I just can't take part. And I think that's what's fun about the art challenges, is that it just feels fun. Like if you can do it from the beginning and do it all the way through, it's kind of extra prize and reward. But if you can't and you just take part some of the days whenever you're available or whenever you feel like it, I think it's still fun and very rewarding. So here for this drawing, you guys will know that this one and another one before this one that I did for Mermaid as well was kind of like the catalyst to my iPad doodles. I've been doodling a lot on stream. Just been letting loose. You guys have been seeing me experiment with this kind of like chalky, brushy, pencil-y looking brush, and I've been really enjoying it a lot. Just kind of making more illustrative type pieces and kind of just letting go. I feel like a lot of the times I worry so much about not the quality of my lines per se, but just kind of how perfect they are and how well they connect and just how I can get it to look as clean as possible. I think for these series of drawings moving forward, I definitely learned that just the flow and the energy of the piece is just as important. And while that's something that I already knew, I feel like just seeing it in practice kind of really cemented that concept for me. I'm a huge stickler for lines and how clean and neat they are, and I think that this gave me a better appreciation for a different type of line. I feel like I'm making absolutely no sense. I didn't really script this. I'm kind of going off the cuff, so it's really hard to vocalize my thoughts right now. But in general, a lot of my pieces after I started some Mermaid have become much more loose, and hopefully it's a little bit more obvious with this piece. As far as this drawing goes, for the first time decided to share my PSD file, my Procreate file, and a short video where I'm explaining how I set up my layers and why I set them up that way, and just kind of like a short summary rundown of how I have everything set up in the file. So if you want to get your hands on the file and the video explanation, go ahead and check out my shop at artbynips.com. I'll put the link down in the description below. It's the first time I've ever done something like this. I've shared my PSD files before, but never really an explanation, like a video explanation. If that's something that you enjoy, I may or may not maybe do them for the more interesting pieces, I guess we'll call it. I'll definitely be sharing my PSDs if anyone is curious on how I set them up. Of course, this is a Procreate file, so the way I set up my files for Photoshop are definitely different. That's something to keep in mind when you're looking at the file for this one. For this piece, I wanted to do something more pastel-like. You'll see the palette up in the corner, those three little swatches. I've also been experimenting with something new, which is where I kind of pick a palette beforehand. It's something that I don't usually do. I usually just draw the thing that I want to draw and then pick a palette afterwards. And not even a palette, I just kind of like guess what colors I want to use. I just wing it on the spot. So I feel like a palette is more planned and more disciplined, and I don't really do that, so I wouldn't call it that I pick a palette. I just kind of wing it. I really had a lot of fun with this piece, and I really hope that my pieces continue to be this fun and kind of out there. I'm excited to start drawing things that are more creative, I guess. I feel like a lot of the stuff that I draw isn't necessarily creative, it's just kind of by the books, and I don't know, I feel like it might actually just be very bland. And even though I didn't take part every single day, this event kind of sparked some creativity in me with the little times that I did partake. I did, how many mermaids did I do? I think I did 6, and then I did 13 off-cell ones, like doodly ones. If you wanna check those mermaids out, they are on the OFFCELL account at OFFCELLS on Instagram and on Twitter if you wanna see what those look like. I wanted to kind of catch up on the mermaid days, so I did 13 kind of in one sitting. I think it took me like 2 days to do them, and I decided to do just more doodly, simple ones, so those were fun as well if you wanna check them out. Here you see me watching on stream the integrated video playback of the drawing. Very fun. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's definitely a new one for me. I don't normally do iPad videos, so I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know what you thought down in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, become a Nippy today. Join the Nippy family. Follow me on Twitter at @ONips and on Instagram at @CasualNips. And of course, thank you to all my Patreons at patreon.com/ONips for supporting me. If you want sneak peeks of what I'm working on, speed paints, sketchbook drawings, comic previews, go on over to my Patreon. And of course, if you want to buy this file, this PSD file, and my video explanation of the layers, go ahead to artbynips.com and everything will be there. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.